Hey, this is Bruce, and welcome to my weekend. This is a vlog, and I want to begin by thanking everybody in the community, in the channel, for all their great comments and all their kind words about my pet cat Alfie, who had chronic renal failure. Well, I guess it's going on about 2 weeks now, and we did put him to sleep after we verified that he was just really too far gone with the disease, and he was in pain, and we just weren't going to permit him to finish up his last days hurting. So it was quite a comfort, your words, and sharing some of your stories about losing pets, and I really appreciate your kind words a lot. Now, the holidays always gets me thinking about, giving gifts, what to buy people and all that, and it's really a frustrating time of year for me. My wife, for example, is a very difficult person to buy a Christmas gift for. My mother, the same way. My daughter, no idea what she wants. So generally I give either gift certificates or money or something like that. I came across an article by Walt Mossberg talking about gifts for baby boomers. I'm a baby boomer myself. It was talking particularly about technology gifts. So if you were born between 1946 and 1964, you're a baby boomer. So there's 80 million plus boomers out there. That's a lot. And so you're a baby boomer, someone between 50 and 64 years of age. And the people, and I know obviously I probably would know a lot of baby boomers. And I am probably the exception to the rule because I have kept up on technology and I have a passion for it. And I'm in the IT industry. So I keep up to date on all this stuff, and I have Windows 8, and I have iPhones, iPads, digital cameras, mixers, audio gear. You name a gadget, I probably generally have it. And versus a lot of my friends who may have just a smartphone or maybe an old computer or something like that, and it's kind of all over the map. So when you buy for a baby boomer, technology gifts, I think what's important to understand is a couple things. As Walt says in his article, we were not digital native. In other words, we were not born into a time of all this technology. There were no such things as smartphones or PCs or laptops, tablets, or video games or any of this stuff. It was a very analog world we were brought up in. And we learned to get by without this stuff, and for the most part, I wouldn't say the most part, but to some degree, a lot of baby boomers still do. They don't see the value in it unless it helps them do their job or get something accomplished. The second thing is, baby boomers are, looking at very expensive retirements, and so they feel, at least I do, that the money that you spend on a gadget might be better invested in your 401k or IRA, something like that. So money becomes, as you get closer to retirement, it's like that paycheck stops like turning off a light switch. And so, the money you spend on video games, gaming, all this stuff may not be a sound investment when you're looking at retirement. Also, as a baby boomer, I'm kind of in this sandwich thing going on. What I mean by that is, me and my wife, we still have adult children who are financially struggling due to the Great Recession. And we try to help them when we can. But we also have aging parents, who can no longer drive and take care of themselves, and we're trying to be caregivers on top of that. So I'm trying to work, run a business, helping my wife with her mother, taking her to doctor's appointments, helping my mother get to her appointments, and they live quite a ways from us. My mother-in-law is like 45 minutes from here, and my mom lives 2 hours away. And that's on top of everything else I got to do. Well, some of this technology, like take games, video gaming, for example, there's quite an investment in time actually getting very good at it. And I think also some baby boomers are afraid that they can't learn it. I know when I had a mortgage business, my mother worked for me, and I had an IBM PC compatible computer in the office, and her hands just shook using this thing because she was afraid she was going to blow up the world or something. And I'm not saying that's prevalent amongst most baby boomers, but probably there's a fair number who are just afraid that they're going to do something wrong or they won't be able to learn how to use it. I think a great gift, if you are tech savvy, is to show boomers what you can do with this technology and how it will make their life better, and tailor your gift to their unique personality. In my wife's case, she doesn't like e-reader would be a waste of money. Her book, she likes a physical book in her hand. It's a comfort to her. I buy movies on iTunes and stream them to. She loves that, but she doesn't like the fact that she can't share them with her mother, who is a shut-in and lives in the country with no internet access. And I get that. She doesn't have a computer. She doesn't have the internet. She just has TV on an antenna. That's what she's got. And but she does have a DVD player. So I see that. So tailoring tech to the boomer is, I think, what's most important. And but there's some great ideas on there. But I think for the most part, baby boomers still are pretty adaptable and willing to learn. Our generation certainly is willing to learn if time and resources allow it, and if we see value in it making our lives better or helping us get things done. I think that's what's really important. Before I wrap this up, I think it would be a fun discussion to kind of hear back from you folks in the chat room in the comments. What kind of technology you're looking for yourself personally? What is on your Christmas wish list? I'd love to hear from you, and I can tell you on my Christmas wish list, if I could justify the expense, which I cannot, but if I could, it would be the Panasonic FZ1000 bridge camera. Now, right now I'm using a Lumix FZ200 bridge camera to record this video, and it really does a great job. The FZ1000 records in 4K. It also has live, clean HDMI out. And the possibilities of what I could do with that for some type of streaming is pretty solid. It's basically the little brother to the GH4, which is one of the most sought-after DSLRs on the market. And, it's got me also thinking, a lot of YouTubers out there, the bigger channels, they invest a lot of money in cameras and rigs. I'm talking in thousands of dollars. And I have $300 in this camera, and I'm pretty pleased with the video quality, but I would like the ability to shoot in 4K and then downsample to 1080p. So that's what's on my Christmas wish list, but I would really enjoy seeing what you want for Christmas and for a tech Christmas this year. What is your one thing that if somebody would give to you, what would that be? And I'd like to see that in the comments. Talk about it down below. And I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog at this point. And everybody have a great week out there. I'll talk to you later.